My daughter is loading up their truck. They're trying to find the best way to get down there. They got Penske, U-Haul, and now two men in a truck. But somebody said it was two girls in a Volkswagen. But I don't know. So we're going to try the short straw this morning. W8JAX WB8 BMW.
Hey, good morning. Short straw. Your wish has come true. W8JAX, and we are portable pedestrian, and it is cold in northern Florida. We're below freezing, believe it or not, 30 degrees here this morning. Not a cloud in the sky, though. We're going up to only 50 degrees. That's 15 degrees below normal for this time of year here in northern Florida. But anyway, the good news is for northern Ohio, you guys gain 2 minutes and 3 seconds of daylight from yesterday. And that brings you to a total of 43 more minutes of daylight since the beginning of winter in late December. So that's the good news. And your daughter there, well, we moved ourselves. We used U-Haul to come down here, but we did have help with all of our heavy furniture. We hired local moving folks at both ends to unload us when we got down here, just local folks. So that's how we did it. But anyway, I wish your daughter there luck in getting back to Florida. She's going to be returning under these cold conditions. She missed the really nice weather there last week. Back to you, Jim, W8JAX.
Well, she said that now she remembers why she wanted to go south. I don't think that was the whole reason, but I think mostly she likes the warm weather now that after her husband passed, she went down there with her daughter. She's staying with her daughter, and she got her a boyfriend. Pretty good guy, too. He was here yesterday. We was chit-chatting. He's, my daughter has got a spell over that guy. Hopefully he takes care of her. All righty. Well, now we'll go up to Ray. K5 CFY WB8 BMW. I'll bet you old Fred is over there just snoring after that nice brisk walk this morning. If he lets you come out. How was the walk this morning, Ray? WB8 BMW.
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. Well, we did walk today. It's 18 degrees and still got probably 6 inches of snow outside there, so we didn't walk. That thought it might be a little rough on his paws, but anyway, good to hear the automatic Colt pistol in there. I haven't heard in a long time, but all is well here. Good to hear you, Jim. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. You guys take care, stay warm, and I'll get off here and I'll be listening. 73, y'all. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I'm glad that Fred kept you in this morning because it's chilly out there. Yeah, it was good to hear automatic Colt pistol in there, Chris. He was, I used to listen to him all the time, but now when I get in there, I guess there's a lot of them that normally come in. Just sit back and listen. All righty. Well, let me see. I don't guess any of the repeaters or anybody is waiting to get in. But we'll back up and give them a chance, and then I'm going to go back up to maybe LJ. So anybody that I missed or can get in now, go ahead.
88YHT Portable. Good morning, Jim.
Go ahead. How's the weather out there? How's the roads? They say they're doing pretty good today.
Yeah, this is a friend of Old Spaghetti Bender. 88YHP. I don't know how they are. Last night when I drove in, they were good except the side street, but they were passable. And 2 degrees here in New Franklin, and I plan on staying in as much as I can today. Don't want to get out in it. Don't have to, don't want to, and just going to stay here and throw logs on the fire. 88YHT.
All right. Very smart thing to do. All righty, you take care out there in New Franklin. That's not very far from us. Just down over the hill there. All righty, anybody else want to join in? And then I'm going to go to LJ. All righty. KB8, LJ, WB8, VMW. How's everything there at Closet Corners? How you doing this morning, LJ? Oh, well, maybe he got froze out. All righty. Well, we still got about 2.5 minutes. Somebody want to jump in and say good morning? I missed or wants to say good morning? Go ahead. We're listening.
W8WKY.
I'll step back in and say hello, November 8 Alpha Charlie Papa. Wave a hand out there to Ray in Oklahoma. I hope you guys are staying warm out there. And Jim, I'll have to jump in on the Pajama Net. I need to ask Barry a question. If anybody would know where you can get a Geiger counter recalibrated, I think it would be him. So we'll check back in with you in the evening. Back to you there, Jim, and good morning again to everybody. WB8 BMW N8ACP.
All righty. Yeah, he would probably be the only one that I know of in the Pajama Net that would know something like that. Because more than likely he might have had something to do with back in his working days with something like that. All righty. Well, you break in any time at the Pajama Net. We're always open unless you want to record something. Now, we don't hear about that. All righty. Okay, well, we got about 45 seconds before I turn this over to Fred, so I guess I can go ahead and turn it over to Fred and get him started a little bit early. Fred, if you're ready, you got the dogs inside, got their paws all wiped off and ready to go. Got your coffee sitting there. I'll turn it over to you. Otherwise, I can yak a little bit. I wanted to say good morning to Randy in the brake truck. And, yeah, his wells are looking pretty good. WB8 BMW.
Jim, you do such a good job on the pre-net, helping us out, keep this repeater nice and warmed up for the morning barometer nets. We really appreciate that. This is WA8KOC. My name's Fred, and I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. Barometer Net's brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater. Location for the repeater is Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency for the repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. It's an early morning, folks. This is Controlled Net. All traffic should pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Good to be here with you folks this morning. I'm going to throw it back to our Sergeant-at-Arms and see if he's going to venture out on the porch today. I understand the next couple days are going to get severely cold. Jim, good morning. How are you and your Judy doing?
Well, Fred, we're doing pretty good. You know, we ain't doing much. I had a doctor's appointment today. We called it off, and we're just hunkered down. We haven't lost power. The furnace is working great. The hot water is great. We're feeling halfway decent, except we're just old. And so all is right in Cummings' household and all right with the world. My daughter stopped by yesterday with her boyfriend. They're loading up, and they're going to head back down to Florida. And like she said, now I know why I went down to Florida. But anyway, she back down there with her daughter and her granddaughter. All righty, Fred, we'll turn it over to you. I got them out there milling around. Hopefully none of them went outside to get away from the radio and me and get too cold. So everybody stay safe. If you're going to go outside, dress for it. If you get outside, be careful out there. And old people like us, we don't bounce anymore. We break. So be very careful. And, for that John up there in Elyria, listen to your body. You take 20 steps and then sit down and rest. Alrighty, Fred, we'll turn it over to you. And, I'm going to get out of here for it, tell the lie, and it's already too late. Right, Bill?
You're too late already, NHWS.
Alrighty, Fred, it's all yours.
Okay, Jim. John, I haven't heard John in quite a while. I hope he's okay. And not trying to take too many steps at one time in the wrong direction. Miss you, John, if you're still listening. And Bill, you behave yourself till I get to you. Jim, enjoy your day. I hope you guys have a great day and try and stay warm. Good morning, one and all. And I am going to call for stations who are mobile or short time or outlanders if they'd like to come in and say hello to us. We sure would like to hear from you. WA8 KOC for the Barometer Net.
88 Victor, Mike Mobile.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Dingo Uniform Stu, Chardon, Ohio, Mobile.
KE8 OWX Mobile.
Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia. Good morning.
Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf KD8HHG Tim. I am mobile. I'll be in and out.
WA8 KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. Nick, short time.
WA8 KOC, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8 VQX Joe in Akron, short time.
Whiskey 8 Juliet Alpha X-Ray W8JAX portable pedestrian, name is Rod.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian, short time.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, Craig. Brother Fred, short time.
Nicely done, folks, with no collisions. Great to hear from everybody. I'm going to pick up our mobiles first, then to the short times, and I imagine that Nick will explain to us about this evening's Weekly Tuesday Net with Dustin at the helm. KD8 VMM, Brian, I heard you first. A good morning to you. I hope your Tuesday's going well. You staying warm, buddy?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. Yeah, Tuesday's going fine. 2 degrees is what my weather station showed. So the rural roads are still got snow on it. The main interstates, at least one I'm on. Went through 76 eastbound, and it was all right. So it was clear, except for the hammer lane. So other than that, not much else going on. So I'm trying to stay warm, so as long as they stay in the truck and don't go out of it. So, but that'll never happen. Gotta leave the truck. So have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow. KVMM. I'll be close.
Okay, Brian, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, you have to get out of the truck, don't you? Would be nice if you didn't have to. Maybe remote, work with drones and electronic controlled cranes and tools. Sorry to hear you got to get out of the truck, but yeah, you're going to be okay, I'm sure. Thanks for the report. It's a little bit cold out there, and you add the wind chill to what the weather stations say, and it's pretty darn cold. Be safe, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow, 7-3. W8STU. Good morning, Stu. How are things out east? You sounded good this morning. Sounded kind of warm, too.
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of that. Well, yeah, I'm warm. Got my Carhartt on and work boots, wearing driving gloves. And so far, so good. There's a little snow on the road, but it's not bad. There's 2 paths down to the asphalt where your tires can hit. It's about 5 degrees at the moment. And since there's no school, there's pretty much like no traffic whatsoever, which is good as far as I'm concerned. But I hope everybody has a great Tuesday and a great rest of the week. And hope we can be back here tomorrow. With that, I'll say 33, big A8 to the ladies. Until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, the best to you.
All right, Stu, thanks for joining in with us this morning. Sincerely appreciate that. Whatever you do, make it a terrific Tuesday on your end. Try and stay warm, and we appreciate your presence here this morning. 7-3. My buddy Thomas is out there as well. KE8OWX, WA8KOC. How you doing, pal? Is it cold enough for you?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Yeah, it's a little bit on the chilly side. I think it's supposed to get colder throughout the day. With that warning starting at 7 p.m., so this is just the beginning. But we're moving along okay. I just passed, there's a big accident on the Kenmore leg for eastbound. It's down to 1 lane. But I'm going the opposite direction, fortunately. So that's the only traffic holdup I've seen so far. Roads are mostly clear, and I'm sure it's going to look better when we get into Medina County here. But other than that, I'm just going to sit back and drink some coffee. I got to make a phone call when I get into the office and make sure I can still get up into Erie County today. KE8OWX, back to Net Control.
Great to hear from you this morning. Please drive safe. Watch the other guys. They can be kind of crazy on occasion. And, yeah, hopefully everything goes smoothly for the rest of your ride, and you get in the office, make your phone call, and you can head up to Erie County. Whatever you do, be safe on the road, so seriously. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. Take good care of yourself, pal. 7-3. Nick, KD8SLG. Just Nick. VP. How you doing, buddy? It's all yours. Tell us what you know.
WA8KC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer Net. It's got 3 degrees down on the farm this morning. Seems like everything moves a little bit slower at these temperatures. It is Tuesday, so we got the Tuesday Club Net tonight. As you said, Dustin's got the big chair, immediately preceded by Newsline at 7:30, so stop on by. I was reminded of the movie Apocalypse Now. Never get out of the boat. Never get out of the boat. It's KD8 SLG. Back to net control. Thanks, Fred.
Some wonderful movies are coming back into my mind. Apocalypse Now had a big billboard right down here on Manchester Road that says, and remember, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Hi. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. Enjoy your time on the farm. And stay warm. We'll talk to you soon. Our best to you and Audrey. KE8 VQX. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. How you doing, buddy? You ready to fly out of here sometime earlier today? WA8 KOC for the net.
WA8 KOC KE8 VQX. Good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. No, Fred, not flying for a while. I'm on vacation as of yesterday, and I've got to run up to Bedford. Got to get a new key fob for my car. I lost one that fell out of my bag, and it's in some airplane in some part of the world now. Who knows where it is, but it's a very expensive mistake. These key fobs do everything now, and to get this one replaced is going to be basically Kenwood THD 75 money, and then some. So don't lose your key fob if you've got a fairly modern car. Lesson learned. Anyways, thanks for getting me in real quick, Fred. I got to hit the road and run up there. So thanks again. This is K8 VQX. Back to WA8 KOC and net control.
Joe, great to hear from you this morning. I'm sorry that you ran into that situation, boy. You're right. They're darn expensive. And kind of be nice, I guess. I'm not one for this, but a lot of people carry those webbed buckles or a carabiner where they can put a ring through the key fob, and even if it goes down in their pockets, they're not apt to lose them. It's annoying, and it's costly, like you say. But I think you'll get the radio sooner or later. Hi. Take good care of yourself. Be safe on your way up to Bedford and back, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon, Joe. 7-3. KF6 POE, Brother Christian. First of the two brothers in here this morning with me. How you doing, buddy? It's all yours.
Brother Fred, Kilo Foxtrot 6 Peace on Earth here. Missed you guys. Been working early. Had this cold still. So between the cold and then the cold outside, fighting to get to work. Finally got a couple days off to recoup. I'm going to enjoy listening to the net. Wish everybody a terrific Tuesday. And, nice hearing my Sonic brothers here. 73s, everyone. Have a great Tuesday.
Christian, wishing the best for you during work hours. Sorry to hear you still got the cold going on. And you're not feeling quite up to par. This chilly weather we've got, and the snow, the huge amounts of snow that we got, it's not very comfortable. Whatever you do, stay safe, buddy. Stay warm, get better soon. Good hearing from you. AA8CT, WA8KOC. Brother Craig, I don't know if they're as old as I am, but I remember when I was a kid, this snow happened like late December, and no schools got called off. It got pretty darn cold between Buffalo and Thunder Bay along the Great Lakes region. But now, if somebody passes gas the wrong way, school's shut down. I don't get it. Over to you.
WAKOC, good morning, Brother Fred, and also to Brother Christian, and I think Brother John Criley's out there listening too. But anyway, I just want to let everybody know, if they haven't figured it out, it's cold out there. Wow. Yes. I remember I grew up in Maumee, which is south of Toledo by a little bit, and I can remember having a snowplow from the snowplow, the end of the driveway from shortly before, actually during Thanksgiving, lasting all the way into probably March-ish, even though it maybe got down to a couple inches. But no, this is different. And we've made reference several times, I think, to 78 and that blizzard. So I guess the easiest thing to say is be safe, realize it's cold out there, drive accordingly, and give yourself a little extra time, because you just don't know if there's going to be a bad spot or somebody broke down. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Brother Fred. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm. Stay safe. And most of all, smile, because it'll make you feel better. AAHCT back to WA8KOC. Take care, my brother, and all the other brothers out there.
All right, Brother Craig, thanks for being in here with us this morning. The nice part is we have about, 6 or 8 of us Masonic brethren who enjoy the net here in the mornings. And I keep saying I'm going to get us together off net hours. I just have to find a comfortable way to do that so everybody can make sure they are able to communicate with everybody else. I'm working on it, buddy. Today would have been my solo flight after my surgery yesterday, but they called it off because of the weather. So I don't get my foot cut open until Thursday. I should be well formed for next Tuesday. You take care of yourself. Be safe. Thanks for being in here with us. 7-3. KJ5 DIT. Matthew, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours.
W8WKY.
Good morning. This morning it's dark outside. It's supposed to be warmer today. I think it's supposed to get up to 40s. Knock on something. Looking forward to that. Maybe having some of the ice disappear. My son backed out with his car and got out on the road. Went not too far, came back and parked it and called work and told them to come get him. And just four-wheel drive. So that happened this morning. Kids are up and bright. Doing well. Nana, she says, no, I don't need to get up. No school today. So it's going to be a wonderful day. We're going to enjoy it. Y'all enjoy it also. 73.
Matthew, I was communicating with a friend yesterday and said, I don't know, maybe the kids will be back into school by Easter time. I think their summer break came early this year. They've had an awful lot of time off of school the last couple weeks. But whatever you do, enjoy the kids and enjoy your warmer weather. It's going to be much warmer than we're going to have. Take care of yourself. 7-3. I'll talk to you soon. WHAAX, Rod, good to hear from you. I'll bet your weather's pretty darn nice down there in Florida compared to up here. Is Ms. Wendy with you and Lucy? And how are you folks doing? WA8KOC.
Hey, good morning there, Fred, and to all on the Barometer Net. Here is WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian, and yes, Miss Wendy and Miss Lucy are on our walk here this morning.
Good morning, Fred. This is KAJAX, and yeah, we're a little warmer than you are. It still feels cold out in here, but anyway, sorry to hear your surgery was canceled, and I hope things go well on Thursday.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well for you there, Fred, and we're cold here in northern Florida. 30 degrees. We're actually below freezing. We had to break out our winter jackets and gloves here on our walk this morning. And we had 80 degrees on Sunday, and today it's only going up to 50. So quite a change there. But anyway, everyone stay warm, and good hearing everybody on the net this morning. WHAAX, Portable Pedestrian, will be clear.
Rod Ron and Wendy, thank you for checking in this morning. I sincerely appreciate it. If you'd bend down and give Ms. Lucy a little scratch behind her ears for me, I'd appreciate that. I think that everybody would agree with me up here. Today, 50 degrees looks darn good. Almost, what do they call that? Almost tropical. There you go. Brain's not working as quick as it used to. Folks, take good care of yourself. Be safe. Thanks for being here with us. 7-3. KD8HAG, Tim out in Litchfield was mobile in and out. Tim, thanks for checking in with us. I think that's the only station I didn't get to mention. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everyone. This is WA8KOC looking for more check-ins.
November 8 with Silverville in New London.
Good afternoon. KF8AHK, Dale, mobile, in and out.
KD8YHT portable.
KC8, Fox Queen, Victor over on Allstar.
KD8T portable. KE8HNK.
WA-GXX mobile, in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, mobile.
I can pick it up there. We had a bunch of collisions. I don't want to miss anybody. I'm going to give you guys who I got, and you can come back to me. I copied N8WS, KF8AHK, Dale. I'll be back to you, your mobile. KC8FQV, Mark, I got you. KE8HNK, Elmer. WA8GXX, Tom, I got you marked in and out. Mobile, thanks for checking in with us. 7-3, have a good Tuesday. And KE8UIB mobile. Who did I miss?
KD8YHT portable.
KD8JZE, Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Zulu Echo, Carmelo Medina, in and out.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
Sierra, John, W2JLS.
We just had two stations collide, AI5Q, I got you. There was a station with really, really low audio. If that station could up the volume and please re-identify for me so I don't miss you.
Did you get KD8YHT portable?
Gotcha, Dave. There was another station that came in right along with AI5Q. Could that station please re-identify? Well, perhaps not, so I'm going to go with what I got here. First portable, KD8YHT. Morning, Dave. How you doing? WA8KOC for the net.
Yeah, good morning. I'm staying warm. Threw another log on the fire, and it's blowing nice warm air out of the fireplace furnace, and I'm happy to be inside. Had to pick a buddy up yesterday. He flew down to Florida in his airplane and had to come back, and the weather was such that he couldn't get back, so he came back to Akron-Canton. And Akron-Canton, those guys are taking real good care of that airport. They got airplanes in and out. They got the runways clear, and they're doing a heck of a job. So you guys have a good day. Stay warm. KD8YHT.
All right, Dave. Well, thanks for checking in with us. It's been a while since I've heard from you. I hope things are going well. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday on your end. And another log on the fire should help you be pretty comfortable. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. KF8AHK, Dale, over in Louisville. Did you say you were in and out?
I did say in and out, but since I'm here, I just pulled into the driveway at work. Just say everybody be careful if you're driving to work out there. We had quite a bit of drifting, at least down here in this area, and they didn't get to some of the back roads in my area, so I had to turn around and take an alternate route. But had fun with Winter Field Day. I had a lot of contacts. I ended up with 604 contacts operating from home. So that was good. The bands were good. I just parked on a frequency and had quite a few pile-ups. Anyways, everybody, be safe out there. Stay warm. And with that, I'll hand it back to you, Fred. KF8AHK.
Dale, always good to hear from you. Glad I got a chance to catch you before you walked in the door at work. Whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3. I don't know if KE8HNK was mobile or not, but I'm going to get him in here just in case. Elmer, take it away. It's all yours. WA8KOC for the net.
KE8HNK. Good morning, Fred. WA8KOC and the group here. No, I'm not trackside. School's closed, so I just decided to hang around the base station for another day. I got to go take care of the feathered friends. Of course, got welding school tonight, so there's a lot of different things going on for me tonight and today. So just wanted to give you one for the numbers and go ahead and say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. It's KE8HNK. Back over to Net Control.
Terrific Tuesday to you, Elmer. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday and stay safe. 7-3. Another mobile station, WA8GXX. Tom was in and out. Tom, thanks for listening. KD8JZE. Carm over in Medina was in and out. Thanks a lot, Carm. Have a terrific Tuesday. And I believe Johnny was mobile. KE8UIB, WA8KOC. Take it away, pal.
W8WKY.
WAA8KOC from KA8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Fred, everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net.
All right, you guys, we are mobiling along here from Massillon to Hartville, and we are in the Jackson area right now. And I will say this much, coming up over the hillsides, looking down at everything, it's really, really beautiful until you pay attention to the roads, guys. But everybody out there traveling, be safe and stuff. This is our official Monday. We had a snow day yesterday, so it's time to get back in the swing of things, guys. So with that, this is KA8UIB along with KF8DTP, and we'll go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for getting us in, Fred.
John, are you still living the $5 dream a nickel at a time? I didn't hear that.
Oh, yes, sir. Always living that $5 dream a nickel at a time. Always, Fred. 7-3, y'all.
John, Lori, you folks have a terrific Tuesday, a good start to your week. Thanks for being in here with us. Glad to know you're still living the dream. And we will look forward to talking to you in the near future. Take good care of yourself, folks. Let me see. Who else was in here? I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Bill real quick. N8WS, WA8KOC. How are things out there in the New London Wakeman area, pal?
WA8KOC in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in that. They're fine and dandy, just like candy. As long as I'm on this side of the cold. And he's right, it is beautiful to look at, but that's about all. Got 3 degrees this morning. Holy cow, that's cold. Humidity 72%, wind speed south 24, gusting to 36. Wow. Barometer 29.95, dew point -4 degrees, visibility 9 miles. Wind chill -20 degrees. Yes. And everybody's right. If you got to go out, please be careful. Bundle up. No exposed. You're liable to get frostbite in a very short period of time. Prediction for today is a chance of snow showers afternoon. Patchy blowing snow. Cloudy with a high near 17. Wind chill values as low as -23. Breezy with a southwest wind 20 to 24 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 38. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Total daytime snow accumulation less than an inch. Now that's always a good thing, except for the wind. And air quality index is at that's in the moderate range. Tropos is 0. My sunrise 7:43, my sunset 5:41. Length today 9 hours 58 minutes. Solar flux indices at 153. Sunspot number 109. A is 10, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No E-skip predicted. Spaceweather.com. Geomagnetic storms watch. Isolated G1 class geomagnetic storms are likely on January 28th when a stream of solar wind reaches Earth. The gaseous material is flowing from a small yet well-aimed hole in the sun's atmosphere. And last week, blue aurora storms. Blue is a very rare color to see on the auroras. They were there. Good article if you got time, take a look and read that. Currently, there's 9 sunspot groups on the sun. There's a whole bunch of them getting ready to go to the other side. About it for me, Fred. Everybody have a great day, even though it is cold. Be careful. WAAKOC in the group 73, everyone, and HWS.
NAWS from WA8KOC in the net. Thanks very much for being in here with us, Bill. I sincerely appreciate it. Hopefully you'll have a terrific Tuesday on your end and be able to stay on the warm side of the door. Our best to you and Ms. Judy, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning if you got time. 7-3, pal. Here, real quick, Circle K over on East Avenue has $2.83 a gallon. Arco over on East Avenue, $2.89. Marathon over on East Avenue, $2.89. Odd that there's no report for the BP station up here at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester. And relatively, gas prices here, this part of Akron, the lowest is $2.17. I'd like to know where that is. And the average is $2.83. Information from Cary, WACTM's weather station over here in Long Lake. Porter's Lake's around the corner from me. 3 degrees even currently. Dew point's negative 3.4. Winds out of the south-southeast at 3.8 miles per hour. Gusting up to 8.1 miles per hour, possibly. No precipitation in the last 24 hours. 29.99 on the barometer. 74% humidity. Sunrise here. 7:42 a.m., sunset 5:37 p.m. We're gaining daylight little by little each day. I think they said about an average of 2 minutes a day. With that, I'm going to get it over to KC8FQV. Mark, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. WA8KOC for the net.
All right, KCFK. Yeah, I was going to come through on the 015, but I'm going to go check the temperature. And tomorrow, yesterday I went and did the lab work. Wow, there was no one really in the lab. It's 7 degrees now, so I don't know if that's going up or down. I would assume it's going up because that thermometer don't show a minus. And I know it was minus the other day. Because I looked at the outside one and it was minus. But yeah, yesterday I went and did the blood work. I had to do a fasting and I got there and there was no one really there, so I didn't have to wait long. I'm glad because it was a later morning for me. So tomorrow morning I go to the doctor, 10 o'clock. So I'll want to get in and out probably. So get ready for the doctor. So I don't like going to the doctor. I mean, I don't care about going to the doctor. In fact, not in this weather stuff. You never know what it's going to be. Because the roads yesterday were decent. But there were places where they were drifting and they couldn't get them plowed off, really. But we'll send it back to net. Yeah, there wasn't no snow last night. It stayed pretty mild. Behaved itself last night because the walk's still clean. So we'll send it back your way, Fred, KCFTV.
Good luck with your doctor's visit tomorrow. Take care of yourself. We'll say 7-3, Mark. AI5Q, Jairus, good morning. How the heck are you, and what the heck is going on out in Tulsa? I imagine your weather's not quite as miserable as ours. Over to you. Good to hear you.
Well, good morning, and we've got a balmy 15 degrees Fahrenheit right now with a wind chill of 8 and a high today of 33 degrees, so we will get above freezing today, so that's a good thing, although it probably won't last long, and it's not going to melt a lot, but we do have quite a bit of snow on the ground. The school for today, and the office was closed yesterday, but it's open today. But I worked most of the weekend remotely anyway with the plants and all the situations we had with loss of gas and trying to keep plants running and all that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to venture in today. My four-wheel drive in my truck doesn't want to engage properly. I need to clean some contacts on the switching motor there. And so I don't know that I want a chance getting into downtown Tulsa without four-wheel drive, because there's nowhere to plow the snow except onto the sidewalk, and that's where people walk. And I think they have to scoop it up and put it in dump trucks and haul it off to somewhere. I don't know if that got done or not, so I may give it another day before I go in, just work remotely today. But anyway, I think the person I doubled with was W2JLS, if I had to venture a guess. I think I heard the tail end of his call when I unkeyed. So anyway, appreciate you being out there. We're getting ready to log into the computer for work and get the day started. AI5Q, back to net control.
W8WKY.
Hey, Jerris. God bless you, buddy, for being the kind of fellow that you are and taking responsibility that even if you don't go in the office, you're going to get all the work done via phone and computer. And they need you guys. They really depend on you, so that's good that you're there for them. And, yeah, sorry to hear about the truck. But in a little bit warmer weather, that might be an easier fix than everybody thinks. Whatever you do, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. We're glad you're in here with us this morning. Stay safe and stay warm. 73 W2JLS. I have not got you on the list. Can I put you on the list? John, are you here with us? WA8KOC. Well, no response from John. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I don't think I missed anybody on the last round that I could hear. WA8KOC for the net.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray. That's KE8 to VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
Kilo Charlie 1 in the net, Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Quebec Sierra, KC1 DQS, Paul in Navy.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8 CWS, Corbin in Columbus.
Please copy, November 7, Victor Alpha November. N7 VAN, Brian Mobile. I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8 BFK, Cliff Columbia Station.
Kilo 8, Sir Moscow, sir.
Here is Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AV8MO Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenburg, West Virginia, KF8ERZ. And I'll be in and out this morning. 73 is all.
I believe I copied everybody. I'm going to make sure I ensure that I did. I'll read them back to you. KA8 MNT, KE8 VQX, KC1 VQS Paul. I want to thank you for starting to transmit, and you heard somebody right alongside you, and you backed off and came back in. Kudos to you, buddy. That's the way to do it. W8TD had doubled with Paul. Thanks, John. K8 CWS, Corbin, I got you. N7 VAN, Brian was mobile in and out. Thanks, Brian. N8 VFK, my buddy Cliff out in Columbia Station. KF8 DTA, Jeff, I heard you, but boy, the audio is awful low. I don't know if you can up it or not when I get to you. KE8SFS collided with AB8MO, got both of them. And Andrew, I have you mobile. I'll be right back to you. And KF8ERZ, Terry down in Ellenboro, West Virginia. I got you marked in and out, Terry. Thanks for checking in with us this morning. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Who did I miss?
Hi, CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee.
All right, Ray, I caught you that time, buddy. I'll be right back to you. I'm going to get the mobile stations so I don't miss them. First one I heard, I do believe, the only one I heard was Andy, AB8MO. How you doing, pal? You're sounding good this morning. I imagine you're coming through Newberry, right? WA8KOC for the net.
Well, actually, Newberry's the other direction. That's where the repeater's located, but that's the adjacent town over from Burton. So I am in downtown Burton, Ohio. Hey, looking at the sunrise, a big red rubber ball in the sky. That should be the name of a song, by the way. Good morning, Fred and everybody else on that. Yeah, on 015, we can tell the difference between outgoing and incoming signals on the repeater. I know they don't have that feature on 39. So I unkeyed and I heard the incoming Allstar tone. I'm like, of course I doubled with somebody, but glad you got me in there. So I guess schools are canceled, even though I don't think it got below zero up here. We had too much cloud cover. It's a whopping 4 degrees, which sure beats the heck out of the minus 13 that we had Saturday morning. But it isn't going to warm up this week, that's for sure. So now you got a big list. Hello, everybody. I'll try to get in here for SuperNet Wednesday. It's not. It is only Tuesday. But I might come home early anyway because there isn't much work. I came home early yesterday because I didn't have much work, and I don't think I'm going to have much more today. We'll find out. WA8KOC from AB8MO Mobile.
Andy, thanks for taking the time to check in with us this morning. You know, if you have to leave work early and go home and relax a little bit, I know that's going to break your freaking heart. But don't let it get you down, buddy. Make the best of it. I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow if you got time. Thanks for being in here with us, 7-3. I think the only other mobile was Brian, N7VAN. So I'm going to go ahead and take Ray in here first off. K5CFY. Ray, good morning. How are you doing? Is Fred right there next to you?
KOC, K5CFY. Yeah, he's right here snoozing away, but it's like 18 degrees here. Supposed to get up close to freezing, I think, today. But anyway, good to hear you in there, Fred. Thanks for getting me in there. Good to hear everybody out there. Hope everybody is safe and warm. And you do a wonderful job. I appreciate it. 73, y'all. K5CFY.
Ray, I thank you for being in here with us, and I enjoy this quite a bit. Whatever you do, terrific Tuesday to you, pal. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk again tomorrow. 7-3. Or maybe we'll hear you on the net this evening at 8 p.m. We'll see what happens. KA8MNT. Good morning, Tom. How are you doing? Everything okay down in Canton? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC. This is KA8MNT. Everything is fantastic down here in Canton. The sun's shining, and I got to go out and mow the grass, and I'm losing my mind. That's what I'm doing. Anyhow, we've got 4 degrees down in Canton with wind out there at 2.5 miles an hour. We still have about 14.5 inches of snow on the ground. Let's see, the barometer is sitting at 30.00. So, let's see, today's high is going to be 17 degrees, cloudy, with a 42% chance of snow this evening. So, here we go again, and it's not supposed to get too much warmer than what we have actually now for a good while. So, that's crazy. But yesterday, Linda and I got out and got our sidewalk shoveled, and my car opened up to where it can be driven. Fortunately, a neighbor came over and helped us, and I went to give him a little bit of cash for helping me, and he denied it. But his daughter was there, and I gave it to her and told her to put it in her piggy bank, and she, of course, did. So it was worth it to me for what it was. So I still have a little bit of snow going, and I've got to fix my snow blower yet. I kind of procrastinated on that. Anyhow, I'm done rambling. Let me grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. Two guys were sitting in a bar, and one turns to the other and says, "My wife ran away with my best friend Mike yesterday." And the other guy looked ahead and says, "Well, since when is Mike your best friend?" The first guy looked at him and said, "Since yesterday." So then, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling, and stay warm. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the Frozen Taco Tuesday, NCO, WA8KOC.
Believe it or not, Tom, I saw that one coming, and I can't wait to get off the transceiver here and get upstairs so I can relay that little humor to Roseanne, for which I'll probably get a wooden spoon across the head, but that's okay. It was still good. You take good care of yourself, 7-3, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning if you got time. KE8VOX, Scotty, you're up. Good morning. Is it too cold to go out to family lunch today? And how's the lake up there in Vermilion?
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Well, it sounds like we're doing quite a bit better than a lot of other folks around. We didn't get that wind. We don't have the drifting and whatnot, at least along the lake shore here. I don't know about inland there, but minor drifting. The snow's there's such a fine snow and such a dry snow that pretty easy shoveling. I shoveled out yesterday and did my place here, the sidewalk and the parking spots and whatnot. And worst thing about that was the plow driver that plows the roads in here at the park lifted his snowplow blade up right behind my one parking spot. So that wasn't the easiest shoveling. That was kind of a little bit heavier and big chunks and whatnot. And then had to go over to my sister's and do her place there in Lorraine, and well, she's got a snow blower, so it was a little bit easier. And I plowed that out and plowed the sidewalks and neighbor sidewalks, plowed out a path for the mailman, and pretty nice day up here yesterday once the sun came out. And Vermilion's must not have used up all their salt because there were 4 lanes going through town and just wet. Best place in the area to drive was right in Vermilion there, because as soon as you got out of town, it went back down to 1 lane. But otherwise, starting out pretty good. 7 degrees up here. We got a wind of 6 miles an hour out of the south-southwest, and the lake temperature is 33.8, and got a pressure ridge about a mile out, and it's kind of tough to see past that to see what the water's doing, but I kind of see a little bit of movement out there, so we must be about 2-foot waves out there where there is water. Stays like this, I'm sure it's going to freeze, or if the wind don't pick up, it'll start freezing more. It hasn't blown over to Canada, at least. And family lunch today, and we're planning on going as long as the wind doesn't get too windy. My aunt's a little getting itchy to get out, you know, this cold weather, and she don't like it and stays in. But we're all going to show up today right here in town for lunch. So really looking forward to that. We missed last week because of the cold and the wind. But that's all I got, Fred. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me, and have a great day.
Scott, I think that timeout came just perfectly in time. Thanks for being in here with us. I hope that you have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Stay warm, and maybe I'll get a chance to say good morning to you again tomorrow morning. Whatever you do, stay out of the snow. 7-3. KC1VQS. Good morning, Paul. I'm darn glad I got a chance to say good morning to you this morning. I imagine things up there in Maine are pretty darn cold, right? Over to you, WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. Everyone on the net. Yes, it's cold here. And it's been cold all weekend. We've had a really bitter cold weekend. We had a high on Saturday of 3 degrees, and the overnight low when I got up Sunday morning, we had minus 12, and we were actually one of the warmer spots. My son, who lives 2 hours away, had minus 23, and he's a little farther south, so that was surprising, but it was bitter cold, and it's been in the single numbers. Right now it's 8 degrees. We had 10 when I first got up, and we dropped, but I think we're supposed to make the low teens today. We had a snowstorm over the weekend, Sunday night into Monday. We were supposed to get over a foot of snow. Some parts of the state did. It was slow coming, but I think I can say we topped out at 7 inches. Which is the biggest storm we've had in my area this winter. I think we've had 4 was the other one. So yeah, we got quite a snow cover, and that is going to help the ski areas and the snowmobilers. They'll be loving this. So next week is going to be a little more seasonable. I think we may even hit 30s in some places. But yeah, we got to get over this cold first, and hopefully we'll make it through the week without any more snow. We don't need any more of that right now, even though I'm a skier and I love snow, but we don't need it. We've got plenty of it right now. So I'm going to turn it back to you, Fred, 7-3. We'll talk tomorrow morning. This is KC1BQS.
All right, Paul. Well, that your son was a tad colder than you, it doesn't surprise me. They said this storm was coming majorly from the southwest to the northeast. So I hope that the cold and the snow don't get your spirits down. Give the pup a pat on the head for me. Hopefully Sandra's doing well, and you guys are in fine form getting ready for your daughter's wedding. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. WATD, Brother John, you're up, and it's good to hear you this morning. Everything okay on your end?
Morning, Dave. WAKOC on the net. WATD. As far as I know, everything's okay at my end. Looking at the porch camera, I see somebody cleared the sidewalk by the street, and that's good because the kids use that path in the neighborhood to get to school and stuff. So I don't know who did that, but yay. Porch steps are not good. Thinking about running over to Worcester today. Some of the Worcester hams meet for lunch on Tuesdays. I try to make it when I can. I don't quite have cabin fever, but I wouldn't mind getting out and seeing some people. The issue there is I can't tell. I don't know whether I can get out of the garage or not because my overhead doors are on the far end of the garage where I can't see. So I have no idea what the situation is out there. I'd have to physically walk through the snow to get into the garage and then open the doors at the far end and see what I see. So I don't know. I should probably at least do that so I'd know. But I don't know whether it'll go or not. I'd like to get some groceries today, but again, with the front porch steps the way they are, I don't know that I want them to deliver them. And I don't know that I want to go out. So we'll see. I'm in an island mood. W8KOC in the group, W8TD.
W8WKY.
Considering the past 5 days, John, I'll bet you wish you were out cruising on the ocean, right? Whatever you choose to do, stay safe. We're glad you're in here with us this morning. Hopefully, you'll have a terrific Tuesday, what's left of it. If you get a chance to get over to the Worcester group and have a lunch with them, give them our very best. Tightly linked with those guys. And, yeah, we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning if you get time. 7-3, John. K8CWS. Corbin, good morning. It's good to hear you. How are things down in Columbus? WA8KOC for the net.
W8KOC, this is K8CWS. Doing well. We got 6 degrees on the thermometer. 15 miles an hour out of the southeast. 69% humidity. Dew point -2. It's cold, and it's going to get colder. And I don't see a day over freezing until Thursday, February 5th is what I got. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm ready to get some of this snow out of here already. Done some shoveling, but anxiously awaiting the plow to come through and hopefully dig us out a little bit more today. Other than that, I've been continuing to enjoy my expanded privileges that came with my general ticket. That's been fun. And we've just been holding it down. The university is closed again today, supposedly going to reopen tomorrow, but we'll see. I think they will. I think by the end of today, we're going to be pretty well dug out, at least enough that people can start moving around again. Beyond that, not much else to report. Appreciate you squeezing me in. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. I'll send it back to Net Control. This is K8CWS, 73s, everybody.
K8CWS, WA8KOC for the net. All right, Corbin, well, you enjoy your couple days off of university work. Hopefully you'll enjoy your general license and make great use of it. Have a lot more HF fun and keep learning. That's what amateur radio is all about, I believe, is the learning mode. But anyway, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. And remember, if you want to check in with us tomorrow morning, you're welcome. But tonight at 8 p.m. is the Silvercreek Tuesday Weekly Net. Dustin will be at the helm, KDADPC. Always a lot of fun. Trivia played. And 1/2 hour prior to our net starting, Amateur Radio Newsline preamps our net, and you can find out what's going on in the world of amateur radio all around the world. Take care, Corbin. 7-3. Real quick, I'm going to squeeze one in here. I don't want him to get away. KE8SFS, WA8KOC. Mark, good morning. I'll try Mark again after we get Cliff in here. N8VFK, WA8KOC. Cliff, good morning. How you doing, pal?
WA8 KOC and Net and 8VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all the listeners. Well, I must be on a heat wave up here, because here in Columbia Station right now, I'm up to a whopping 7 degrees. I got 0 on the dew point, 72% humidity. The barometer is just dropping a little bit, down to 29.99. I got a light wind out of the southwest, and I got a little bit of light lake effect floating in the air. So yesterday I suited up and got my tractor out, cleared out my driveway. Boy, did that the tractor made easy work out, but there was a lot of it to be done. Then I went over and cleared one neighbor. He has health issues, so I take care of him. And my neighbor on my other side, he prefers to shovel, but he had these massive piles on both sides. So when he was done, I went over to my tractor and pushed those piles way back. So he's got plenty of room for more snow when he needs it. Fred, I hear that you're going to have some foot surgery. I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope everything goes okay. And with that, I'm reminded of a episode on a show called Married with Children. And just make sure that if your surgeon is going to make a circular incision, they don't misspell it and you end up with a circumcision. And the worst part is, they'll still bill you for it. Back over to you, Fred. WA8 KOC and 8VFK. 73s, everyone.
Humor all over the place this morning. All right, Cliff. I'll remember that. You know, Married with Children was one of my favorite shows. Man, that was hilarious. Sometimes a little bit of dry humor, but it was so funny seeing the interrelationship between the husband and the wife, and then the son picking on the daughter. Anyway, take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Hopefully those neighbors of yours appreciate your efforts. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KF8 DTA. Good morning, Chef. Take it away. It's all yours. It's good to hear you.
AG checking in this morning, Fred.
I got you, Pops. It's funny that Jeff isn't back in here with us, but his audio was awfully low when he checked in originally. KF8 DTA, WA8 KOC. Jeff, you still here? Nothing heard. We'll see if he doesn't check in before the end here. Again, from Mark, KE8 SFS, WA8 KOC. Mark, are you here? I really despise it when I lose people. That's 2 this morning so far, maybe 3. But anyway, we'll see if they don't recheck here. K8AGW, Pops, good morning. You're sounding great this morning. I hope you and Mama Fran are weathering this weather pretty decent up there and staying warm. Over to you.
Morning, everybody, from K8AGW, and yeah, I heard a little silence, so I thought I'd check in this morning with you, Fred, and thanks for taking my call. And yeah, Mom, Fran, and I are staying in, warm side of the door, and we got everything stocked up so far. And we had one day, this is not a normal winter, and we don't like this kind of weather, but I guess we're due for it. But it's not as bad as the year of '78, but that's got a lot of memories. But weather, plow boy come by and took care of us. He's made about 6 bushes already this year, so we're glad of that. Furnace working well. It's been warm all the utilities, so we're thankful for that. And we certainly appreciate a nice warm shower on a cold day in the morning, that's for sure. Anyhow, I gotta quit rambling and behave myself here. But everybody have a
terrific Tuesday. Stay safe, and we're looking for spring. Yeah, Fred, we're looking for spring. That's our best time of the year, we think. So with that, everybody stay well, stay safe, stay vertical, and best of 73, and have a terrific Thursday. And yeah, my weather's the same as what Scott to my west down the shoreline. With that, KDGW clear, and send them back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right, Pops, thank you for taking the time to check in with us. I'm glad you burst in there when there was a little bit of silence. You know, you and I can probably remember back in the 60s, 50s, and 60s. I remember Elyria. You had, an inch or so of snow a week before Thanksgiving, and it just continually increased and got worse from there. This is child's play compared with what we used to have in January and February back in the early 60s. So, but then you could have chains on your tires. Things have changed, haven't they? Take good care of yourself, Pops. 7-3. I will talk to you soon. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC. And I had missed K8SFS and KF8DTA. Hopefully they recheck.
November 8, Juliet, Kilo, Oscar, Joe in Willoughby checking in via EchoLink.
N8LTR on RF, the way it should be. Good morning, Fred.
Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8, EOG, Pete and Leroy Township, in and out. Morning, everybody on the net. Morning, Fred.
Alrighty then, I copied. NAJKO, Joe, EchoLink, sounds good. Treating you really good. I'll be right back to you. N8LTR and RF the way it should be. Hi, Bill. Thanks for being here. KF8, EOG. Pete, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for taking the time to say hello. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Stay warm, buddy. 7-3. NAJKO, WA8KOC. Joe, how are you doing this morning? It's good to hear you.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NAJKO. Well, we have 7 degrees and a 53% humidity up here in beautiful Willoughby, Ohio, along the north coast. You know, as they say, the best location in the nation. It's cold. It's going to stay cold, and at the rate things are going, I'm not going to complain because it could get colder. Got a few doctor's appointments this week. Going to take care of them. Got the chance to see my grandchildren later, so it's all in all going to be a very good week. With that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care, God bless, and 7-3, N8JKO, back to Net Control.
When the connection or the link isn't lost, I haven't had problems with EchoLink. I know those are out there that have had problems with it, but I haven't. But it's treating you awfully good this morning, Joe. Thanks for taking the time to check in and get on EchoLink with us. We appreciate that. Enjoy the time with the grandkids later, and good luck with the doctor's appointments. We'll look forward to talking in the near future. 7-3 and 8LTR. Good morning, Bill. The long-tailed rat is here with us. How are you doing this morning? It's good to hear you. WA8KOC for the net.
Oh, good morning, Fred. Just kind of joining the world of the living here. Oh, my. Yeah, I had to fire up the errands yesterday and go clean out the drive. We got quite a little bit, about 10.5 inches. So got that all cleaned up and put away, ran a few errands yesterday, and I may see if I can haul myself down to B&K today and get a little brunch weather is certainly not cooperating very much. I did look at a couple of YouTubes from some people that are based in South Central Tennessee. Wow. That's all I'll say. Wow. I'm glad we didn't get into that ice belt because, what a mess. They're going to be weeks cleaning up, and this guy was all off-grid anyway, but he was busy cleaning off his solar panels so he could get his power back up, but just a mess, just a mess. Other than that, not too much. It looks like we're in the freeze box here for all week. Not until next week do we see a little more normal, quote-unquote, winter temperatures. Right now, we're all been translated to Manitoba for the next 7 days. Yike. And I'll keep it short and turn it back to you, sir. WAKOC in the group, and at LTR.
Well, Bill, yeah, I understand that we were due to get all that rain and ice stuff, and thank goodness we didn't. Well, I'll tell you, water starts icing on the lines, and you get power lines down, and you get a miserable mess where people are out of power like forever. That's miserable. But anyway, things are not too bad with us. They paused my surgery until Thursday, so I'll have the weekend to recoup and get rid of the pain, and then should be back in the saddle next Monday. Taking care of yourself. Be safe. I look forward to talking to you soon. I hope the ham fest that you wanted me to help you out with was not this coming weekend, because that would really tick me off. I'll talk to you a little bit later on. KF8EOG, Pete out in Leroy Township was in and out. Pete, you're still listening. Have a good one. Pete was number 39 on the list this morning. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC.
Kilo Charlie 8 November Romeo. KC8 NOV Marty Mobile Streetsboro is just in and out.
All right, I did copy Marty, KC8 NOV, and Marty, I marked you in and out. Thanks for being here with us. Appreciate it. I don't know if that was a radio in the background or if somebody else was trying to check in. Marty's the only one I copied on that round.
Hey, Fred, it's Kilo Echo 8 Zulu Romeo checking in with you.
Harry, good to hear from you, pal. KE8ZZR. What's new with you?
Not much. I just thought I'd give you a number for the log. Getting ready to start my day here. Yesterday, I took my brother to the doctor's. He lives over in Kent. I thought for sure his eye appointment would have been rescheduled yesterday, but they were open, thank goodness, so I can get him fitted with some glasses. So we were able to do that for him yesterday, and took him out to lunch, and that's about it. Gonna get ready to go down to the Worcester group and meet them for lunch. I'll get a hold of WATD and see if he wants a ride. So other than that, that's about it. Getting ready to go to Hamcation. Hope the snow quits because I got to pull that trailer south, leaving on the 6th. 7th we're leaving. And that's about it, Fred. I'll let you get back so you can get on with your day. This is KE8ZZR Clear.
Harry, glad to hear from you this morning. Thanks for checking in with us. John was on not too long ago, and he said he was considering going over to the Worcester get-together. Whatever you do, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Glad to hear from you, and we'll look forward to talking soon. 7-3. Harry was number 41 on the list this morning. The next number is 42, which means the answer to life, the universe, and everything. We recognize specifically the station that checks in that column. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John out of Strasburg, Ohio.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric in Strongsville.
W8WKY.
Alrighty, then I'll take them one at a time, two at a time, doesn't matter. Just glad to hear everybody. Congratulations, John. KFA CXH, you are number 42 this morning. Hopefully you're having a terrific Tuesday so far. Over to you.
Well, good morning all. I have just stepped into my office and I am trying hard to defrost. I can hardly feel my toes right now. Several tractor trailers froze solid in the parking lot. Snow plows are trying to plow around them to get the yard cleared out. And furnaces are failing left and right all across the facility. And of course, as a maintenance tech, that's exactly where we got to be, is out in that cold working on them. So I'm just trying to stay warm the best I can today and get through the day. About it on this end, so I wish 73 to all, and I'll turn this back over to Net Control. This is KF8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, out.
KF8 CXH WA8KOC for the net. John, that does not sound like a very pleasant situation that you're in. God bless you for taking the responsibility on and being there trying to help out. I know they appreciate it. Anybody would. Take good care of yourself. Terrific Tuesday to you. I'll talk to you soon. 7-3. KE8 VZA. Good morning, Eric. I hope your Tuesday's going well so far. Over to you. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC in the net. KE8 VZA here. About ready to head out the door here in a couple minutes, running a little bit behind schedule, but I noticed that the city did something to our street, and I can actually see the asphalt. It looks like it has some sort of melting agent and sand. So that's good news. Plowed the driveway out last night with the big snowblower, and did my neighbor's apron and up to the back of his car, and I couldn't feel my fingers, so I said that was enough of a good turn for that day. And what else? Snow days. I remember as a kid listening to the radio. You could watch it on TV too. But they read them off. And I remember that Nordonia and the school at the Church of the Open Door were always the first ones to close. And every time they'd reread those, all of us kids would go, "We know, we know." And yeah. So anyway. Life back in the day. KE8 VZA 73, everybody. Stay warm. Be careful. Back to you, Fred.
Just a tad bit apart, because, boy, they didn't call school off for us. I don't remember school ever getting called off. And I didn't ride a bus. I walked, 4 blocks, 5 blocks to school. Wasn't that it was that bad, but, yeah. Different days, buddy. Different days. You take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday, a great day at work. Be safe. Look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net this morning? This is WA8KOC.
KC1BQS with a recheck.
Go right ahead, Paul.
Yeah, when we talked a short time ago, you mentioned your best wishes to Sandra. I just wanted to give you an update that she's doing much, much better. The black eye is all gone, thank goodness. She still has a lot of soreness. She started developing a headache right over the right eye where that happened, so she was a little concerned. So she went to the doctor. They did do a CT scan, and there's nothing there. She was afraid of maybe of a skull fracture or something, but there's nothing. The CT scan shows absolutely nothing. So they're thinking it's just coming from the bruised bone and everything, but even that has started to fade. So, yeah, she's doing really well. And so thank you for asking. I just wanted to give you an update on that. KC1VQS, back to you, Fred.
Paul, thanks for that. Glad to know she's feeling better. One evening, I rolled over to give my darling bride a kiss goodnight. I bopped her in the head with my nose. Man, did that hurt. Wound up the next morning, she was not being able to see correctly. Catastrophic cataract is what they did. They had to go in and do surgery on her eye. This wasn't too long ago. But now she's got a bionic eye. They fixed it so well that she doesn't need glasses anymore. It's wild. She needs glasses for the one eye, not for the other. And she got the catastrophic cataract on the opposite side that she got bumped on. Wild. Anyway, good to know Sandra's okay. Thanks for the recheck and letting us know. And terrific Tuesday to you, pal. We're approaching the bottom of the hour here. I imagine Carrie's getting all warmed up, ready to rock. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC.
Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Delta. Cody and Canal Fulton. I'm in and out this morning.
WA8 CRD, WA8KOC for that. Cody, thanks for the check-in. I appreciate it. Mark you in and out. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. It's great to hear from you. Anyone else? We'll go ahead. People are coming in one or two at a time. Dave really racked them up yesterday morning. We'll see if we can't get a couple more in here before Carrie gets in here. Last call for the Barometer Net this morning, folks. WA8KOC.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Mike I'll be in and out this morning. KE8 WMS. Andrew Mobile, I'll be in and out. Have a good day.
Andrew, did I copy that right? KE8 WMS Whiskey Mike Sierra?
QSL, that is me.
Fair enough. I marked in and out. Thanks for the check-in. I appreciate it. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Stay warm, buddy. There may have been another station that came in right alongside Andrew. Did I miss somebody?
KD8 OTQ Scott and Ashland. I'll be in and out.
KD8 OTQ WA8KOC. Scott, thanks for checking in with us. Hopefully everything's going well with you down in Ashland. I don't know if you're identical to what the snowfall was up here and temperatures, but do appreciate you taking the time to check in. Take care of yourself, 7-3. Hopefully talk to you in the near future. Anyone else?
N8 UAA, November 8, Uniform Alpha Alpha, Mike Columbia Station. Traffic in and out.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG. Good morning, Fred. We're in and out.
Alrighty then, edited list, N8 UAA. Mike, I got you. Thanks for checking in with us. Hopefully you're as warm as our buddy Cliff is over in Columbia Station. Mark you in and out, 7-3. And also my buddy Mark, K4OG. Mark, I hope you've got a terrific Tuesday going on your end. Stay warm, buddy. Appreciate you checking in with us. 7-3. I'll go ahead and say, as the last call, we'll give it a 5-second pause, and if nobody has heard, Carrie can come in here and help me close this out at number 49. Miss 50 by that much. Anyone else? And good morning, Carrie.
KC8 Hotel India.
W8WKY.
November 8, Mike Whiskey Yankee, Don, Minerva, in and out.
All right. I did copy KC8HI. I believe that's Jeff down in Ashland. Jeff, thanks for checking in with us. Sincerely appreciate that. I also copied N8MWI. Do I have that correct? Mike Whiskey Yankee?
QSL, November 8, Mike Whiskey Yankee, and I'm coming in on 147.39.
All right, Don. I copy you just fine. I will mark you and Jeff in and out. Appreciate you guys taking the time to check in with us. Glad I got a chance to say good morning. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you can. Anyone else? Nothing heard. W8CTM, the infamous closer for the Barometer Net. Good morning, Kerry. How's this Tuesday treating you so far? Over to you. And thanks for being here as our closer, W88KOC.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this terrific Tuesday morning. Boy, it's a cold one out there. Looks like it's going to be that way for the next couple weeks. It looks like it'll be a couple weeks before we see 30 degrees again. And that's not warm, but boy, it would be nice to have it today. Anyway, it's cold and everybody knows it. Well, Fred, I'm really glad that I got my snowblower all running and fixed up there because it was well needed yesterday. Went out and cleaned my driveway. Well, I started to clean my driveway, and my neighbor come over, and he says, "Here, I'll finish your driveway and clean mine." And I said, "Boy, that sounds good." So he got both driveways cleaned and everything, and the snowblower ran well. So I'm a happy camper. Haven't used it in 3 years, so this is, I figured we were about due for it. And we are. Yeah, I had about just about 10 inches of snow here. It was fairly deep, but it was that dry, fluffy stuff, so it blew really well. It blew real well, in fact. Anyway, I don't really have anything else. I hope everybody out there really has a terrific Tuesday, and the week goes well for everybody, and everybody's power and furnace keeps working, and we get through this cold spell, and it'll eventually warm up. Spring will be here pretty soon. Well, not pretty soon, but fairly soon, I guess. So who knows? It'll be here one of these days. Anyway, that's all I have this morning. So I'll say 73. Oh, I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do. You know, and check on your neighbors. Make sure if you have elderly neighbors or any neighbors, just make sure that they're doing all right in this cold weather. So with that, 73 all, and we'll turn it back to WA8KOC. And Fred, you can wrap it up, and have a great day, Fred. And well, your surgery will be Thursday instead of yesterday or today, so that's give you a couple more days to think about it, and I don't know if that's good or bad. Usually when you're getting ready for surgery, you want it done as quick as you can get it there. Anyway, 73 all, and back to you, Fred, W8CTM.
W8CTM, W8KOC. Kerry, for sure, congratulations. You're number 51 on the list this morning. I didn't think we'd get here, but we're here. Thank goodness, and appreciate you being the last to come in and check in and help us close things out. You're the best closer anybody could ever ask for. Glad to know everything's okay with the snowblower and everything. We had a neighbor come over and start blowing snow for us, so I went out and I offered him a 20, and he said, "No, I don't want to take any money." I said, yeah, you will. And by the way, when you're done pull your snowblower up here and I'll top it off with gas. So that was kind of nice of the guy. Other than that, he's a little aloof, but pretty nice of him to do that. So we're good, and I think we're going to go out and get a snowblower here from one of our friends in the near future. She's not using it anymore, and we can make use of it in this weather. Carrie, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Thanks for the well wishes. Thursday will come around, and I'll be just fine. I just want to get it in, out, and over with. So take good care of yourself, Carrie. 7-3. All stations that checked in with us on the Barometer Net this morning, I sincerely appreciate your presence, and we'll look forward to doing this again tomorrow morning, starting at 7 a.m. But your presence is really appreciated. Those listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license and come and join us, enjoy some amateur radio activity with camaraderie first thing in the morning, or anytime, you can go to WAWKY.org. That is our club's website. I understand it's been reconstructed, but it used to be you could go to the far right education tab and drop down. And there you'd find a schedule for VE test sessions headed up by NAWB, Stephen the lead for the VE team, who does a fabulous job with the crew that he's assembled to help get people licensed. Great, great people. Taking a quick pause for time. Recognizing the originators of this net, Garlock KBYR, Dorothy WBJTW, and Tom K8DSD. 35-plus years ago they started to sing off, and we're continuing on. Also, recognition to Net Control Emeritus for this net, Ron, KD8CVS. He handled this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. With that, everybody, stay warm. This is WAAKOC. I'm going to go ahead and return this repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:32 a.m. with 51 check-ins. 7-3 to everyone. WA8KOC clear.
A8. Okay.
Hey, Fred, I hear 51 check-ins, KSFQV.
Amen. Mark, I heard you. KC8FQV.
It was me, AB8AV. I just wanted to wish you well on your upcoming surgery, and glad you have such a generous neighbor.
Joe, thanks. I heard you. I was going to get to you next. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate the well wishes, pal. Miss you. I'll talk to you soon. Mark, take it away. You had a recheck?
Yeah, I was going to just say, you got 51 today, it sounded like. Yeah, we just got oil delivered, KSFQV.
Thanks, Mark. I copied Joe, AB8AV, Mark KC at FQV with a recheck. Was there someone else that came in after close? Hearing no response, I'll make it 52 check-ins this morning. Thank you, folks, one and all. WA8KOC is now clear.